And also the art style of Camon is just so hideous. Their faces look retarded. It's disturbing. So disfigured. It's not even funny. Okay, it's somewhat funny, but it's not even cute or anything. It's just why did they do that? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It sure makes it iconic. I'll say that. Doesn't make it good though, but it makes it iconic at least. So maybe that is good after all, but I don't know. You are a bully. I remember I used to watch Jacksepticeye play bully, or whatever it was called, Canis Lupum Ludum Dare edition or something. Okay, now we both have bows. Emphasis on the Z's. You know, I talked about that in one of my previous videos. I wonder if these videos are going to be fun to look back upon later. Because right now, as I'm making them, I barely even see any point to it. But, well, actually I do, is the thing. You know, when I look back upon videos I made like 4 years ago, I think it's really interesting. So maybe these videos will be interesting too in the future. See, the thing is, I didn't actually make videos very consistently in the past. It's only now, these past 2 years or so, that I've really started uploading more consistently. Or rather, uploading a lot. Well, which is consistently, I'd say. Yeah. Like, I just upload so much more now than I did back then. You know, back then it's like, okay, I churn out a missing link, and then it's like a month until I make another video. It's like, you know, it really started 2 years ago when I was playing Mega Man, and I was making a video every day. So I was recording one video every day, and I uploaded it on the same day that I recorded it. And they were quite short. They were only like 8 minutes each. And sometimes I'd get sick, like I'd get the common cold, and I wouldn't want to record. But I still kept going to school, didn't I? So that sucked. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with these ads they keep showing on these like shady websites like Kiss Anime and this one, watchcartoononline.io. I don't understand this. Let her take care of your loneliness. Don't let anyone know you were playing this game. In 2 hours, I won $3,775. And then there's like a thumbnail with some woman with like Bitcoin next to her. What is this? She's holding an ice cream. What the frick is this stuff? I don't understand. I'm gonna take screenshots of this in case anyone wants, but I'm probably not gonna put it in the video though because I'm too lazy. Well, besides that, what am I doing? I also had a lot of food today, more than I would usually. So the thing is, I woke up at like 10:30 a.m., which was very late. I did wake up at 4:30, but I went back to sleep foolishly. But it was like not even like a conscious decision. Like my body just craved sleep. I'd only been sleeping for 4 hours, so it's like my body just wanted to go back to sleep. I don't know how I'm gonna survive tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna survive anything. The only thing I can use to make myself feel better again is the chubby emu. Don't do what makes you happy. That's about all I have at the moment. Oh, that's a death sound, isn't it? Like when you kill people. Someone has set that as like the death sound, right? Let's listen. So, listen. No, that's not the death sound. That's like an accident sound. Probably someone jumped in the lava. Or through one of the doors. So, listen. So, learn. So, read on. You gotta turn the page. Read the book of Taliesin. I like that song. Somewhat. You see, there's this one time. This was like a year ago. Yeah, it was like a year ago I did this. One day in the summer, like a year ago. I think it was a year ago. I can't get my timeline straight. When was it that I beat The Legend of Zelda? Yeah, that was a year ago that I beat the second quest in The Legend of Zelda. So I think it was sometime around then that I just one day decided to listen to Deep Purple, their debut album, whilst I was grinding in the graveyard in Ocarina, not in Ocarina, shut up, in The Legend of Zelda, NES 1986. Daisies. Okay, now let me find the monkey. Who the fuck are you? No, we won. Iceman, know that the name is of ice. Pure white shirt, cause I wear it very nicely. I'm walking on top of that man like he a Nike. Iceman Etika is genuinely good music. I actually enjoy it very much. Genuinely. What you don't realize though when you listen to it on your own is that it has a lot of non, I guess what people would consider family friendly language. You don't notice that when you're listening to it by yourself, but then when you're listening to it with your family, it's like, oh, then all those things become just plain obvious. But anywho, it's like I struggle enough with English. Why do I have to learn a third language? It's like I would just struggle so much. It's like, what would even be the point if I can barely even speak it? It's like, fuck. I feel like I can barely speak English. So like, how the fuck am I ever gonna be able to speak a third language fluently? It's like, fuck. Speaking of which, I stop saying that. Stop doing the upside W. It's not funny. It's just fucking up your speech. Okay. So, I was saying I was watching Canon. Well, now I forgot the kanji reading. It was like there was this text. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yuki no Shoujo. So there was this text in Canon, the episode I watched, that appeared on the screen, kind of like a episode title kind of thing. I don't know. It was just a text which appeared out of nowhere, and it said Yuki no Shoujo, which is like the girl of the snow. Like the snow is a girl. Translated as the girl in the snow. Now, so Yuki means snow, and no means you know what, and shoujo means girl. Sho means little, and what would you say? Jo? You wouldn't say Jo, would you? Let's see here. Let me go on Google Translate. Well, you wouldn't say sho either, so, or would you? Let me see here. Oh, you would say sho, I guess. No, you would say onna. Like I thought. Onna. 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 onna, onna, onna. You can say which means woman. And well, what I did was I took out my pen and paper and tried to write it. Now when I was writing Yuki, it was the kanji for Yuki, I was writing it too cramped together. So not too cramped together, but I was writing the top part of it too large, so I had to, because I was writing it on like the small lines, so yeah, that was a bit fucked up. And then I had to look up a stroke order of all of them. And yeah, at least shoujo are quite simple kanji, though I still forget the stroke order, of course, because I've barely written them.